Hey,
Oh god, that was a classic.
classic. Shit was too damn funny. All right.
Psycho Dream.
I think you have to
I already
do.
did.
Oh, well, damn it, you didn't say nothing.
I just did it. I just said it.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, you got the controller. Sweet. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was completely dead too.
I will clap for you every 2 seconds. Kim,
Just
are
some
you
gamer
watching?
playing.
Or are you playing Psycho Dream? Lord. Are you watching or are
She
you
is.
playing Final Fantasy?
She's playing Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Stay online. All right. Part 1. Hit it. This is episode of Bonus Points, by the way. Very excited. / retro gaming session. Just to appease Eric. All right. Now, I've played one for PlayStation, Breath of Fire 3.
You never
And
played the first two?
mm-mm. I've never
You
even heard.
probably should.
I never heard of the first two until, actually, to be honest, that they dropped on here.
Breath of Fire. This one has a cameo by Chun-Li.
Nice. I think you told that story before. Let me turn this down a little bit because it's a little loud. Fire when ready, Grizzly.
Oh, you guys see the intro. Maybe it'll show it.
You've been playing up. Oh, don't erase your turn. What are you doing?
It's like right at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Ryu is actually the main character in 3 too.
It's actually this one didn't have the default. It wasn't until the second one that it was, but it's actually canon that the main characters of Breath of Fire games are all named Ryu.
Ah,
Um,
gotcha.
and you can only have a 4-letter name, and Kevn looks ghetto.
Don't be scared.
I guess it's not going to show it.
I think I started playing like part 2 for a little bit, but that's pretty much it.
Now we want.
What's happening?
How do I rewind?
I think you hold the L2 and R2 together. No?
No.
You don't have that on here.
Oh, it does.
Is it L and R together?
Let's see. I'll just fuck it. Reset the game. Not like I gotta do anything. No, because I thought that it was gonna play the intro, and that's kind of gives you you'll see, because you've never experienced this game. You kind of have to see it. Like the music is freaking awesome for Super Nintendo era. But it gives you like the intro to the story and what the world was about.
Okay, cool.
Maybe you can't rewind it when it's 2 players like this.
Maybe not, but it's ZL and ZR, so R1 and R2 together, which you don't have on that controller, or do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, there's two buttons next to the charging. I was actually pushing them, but it just that's how I got the reset game.
I got mine right here. Ooh, it's dusty. Lord. After all these years, this controller still feels comfortable. Still one of my favorite controllers of all time.
Not a bad controller. It's actually the PlayStation controller is what the Super Nintendo controller was evolving into until Nintendo and Sony decided they weren't gonna team up after all.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at it, like everything that the PlayStation controller is just obvious evolution from Nintendo controllers.
True that. There it goes.
It gets philosophical.
It's all good. I'm a philosophical kind of guy. A lot of these RPGs had some amazing soundtracks.
Well,
Even
this
with-
one was made. It was made by Capcom, but it was actually published by Square Enix or SquareSoft.
There you go. Even with the limitations of the hardware, it still has some amazing soundtracks. That's what Final Fantasy should do. Final Fantasy should do like crossovers for all eventually like all the old school properties that they used to publish. I know there's issues with rights and money and stuff like that, but if they could just do like crossovers with like Chrono Trigger and crossovers with
They've done crossovers with Dragon Quest.
Mm-hmm. The slimes.
Final Fantasy 11 and 14 both did crossovers with Dragon Quest.
Very nice. Dragon Quest 11 was, well, I mean, it is an amazing game. I still haven't beaten it yet, but now it's one hell of a game.
I beat it. It was really good.
Shit, this is like the Pardon Ishgard I'm in right now. Issues with the dragons.
It's like the Death March music. This game later on actually had you had this one character that you could join your party that's is like a merchant, and you could put him up behind a counter at this one flea market bazaar place, and you could like go into some like trading simulation where you could like buy low and sell high and all sorts of stuff, and like it was very in depth.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like you can make money on that, like if you buy like a certain item from like specific characters and you know what the prices are.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had that stuff memorized as a kid. Like, okay, you trying to sell this to me for 300? No, man, you're ripping me off.
You
How
sound
about
like Eric.
I'm gonna buy it from this guy over here for 20, and then I'm gonna sell it to this guy for 500 instead. No, rip them off instead.
That's funny. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Games that don't give you money when you fight like bad guys. Shit pisses me off.
You still get money from bad guys on this also, but
I'm not talking about this game specifically. I'm just talking about in general. Like if I'm fighting, I expect to get some money so I can buy some freaking gear. And even more of a pet peeve is when you fight freaking bosses and you get no experience. You get 0 experience fighting bosses. That makes absolutely no sense. No sense.
So this right here leads into the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I love the music though.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
I tried to convince my middle school band teacher to see if we could find the sheet music for this and play it at and learn how to play it at a concert or something. I think he just kind of thought it was a joke. I was dead serious. I wanted to play this in band.
Yeah, of course. Of course,
I even recorded it on my old school cassette deck and had him listen to it on a cassette tape that I used.
That's awesome. A nerd from the beginning, huh?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Another game I've always wanted to really get into was Suikoden for the PlayStation. My friend played the hell out of that game. I used to watch him play all the time. And I remember at one point he had like this castle of his, like you get your own castle. You can recruit as many people as you want. He had like 100 different characters that he can switch out and trade in. What'd you say?
I played the Suikoden game on, I think it was Game 3D on the DS. I had a Suikoden game, and it had like voice acting and everything, and it wasn't too bad. Kim hated it because I didn't have earbuds, and I'm like, and she'd be like, "You ain't turn that down." I'm like, "But there's voice acting." And they did a lot. They did hard work to make this voice acting possible, and they deserve me to listen to it.
That's funny.
I like how you can open up a dresser that's just literally on fire.
Just open that fire chest. I would have never gone to that chest in a million years. Rada Cadabra.
You gotta get that item though when you can. I think they all say the same thing.
Run, mother.
Oh, she said something different. Some of the writing isn't the best.
Gotcha. I mean, it was made in what, 93?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but I would definitely suggest you play this one and the second one, and then play the third one, because like it's one trilogy that's all connected together, but a lot of things make a lot more sense in part 3 if you've played the first 2 games. Like, it opens your eyes.
I think the third one's on PlayStation now. Honestly, I think a lot of those games are on Steam. Like a lot of the old school RPGs from back in the day.
I think they have on PSP. They put part 3.
Gotcha. I tried to get into the Fire Emblem series, but I don't know. I just couldn't.
Fire Emblem's hard to get into.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed the one for the Switch, the Three Houses. That game was a hell of a lot of fun, but Like it gets really, really tough later on, and you can't change the difficulty. In games like that, I don't care about changing the difficulty. But at one point, I could not beat like the freaking the level. And a lot of those levels, they take they start off taking like maybe 10 minutes, then up to 20, and then 30, and I was doing like 45, 50-minute battles. That's too much, man. It's getting irritating.
Yeah, I tried to get into them. I think the most I'll probably be able to get into, like actually play, would be the Fire Emblem Heroes, where it's like I think that's what where is that the one you were just talking about? No, Three Houses was the basic RTS. Heroes is like is the open battlefield like Legend of Zelda Heroes did and stuff.
Dynasty Warriors type game.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear no sound. Is it me or is it?
Oh, it's not. There's no sound right now.
Okay. What does it say? No, what's happening?
I always follow orders.
I'm so used to hearing like the beeping of the words scrolling. There it goes. Oh damn.
Wow, you're strong.
Are you getting that the Final Fantasy remake, whatever? Not
the
not the
pixel remasters.
Pixel Perfect.
I haven't got them yet. No, I hate the fact that they're only on Steam, and I want them to be on the Switch.
I thought they were.
It's only on Steam
Oh.
and mobile. It's going to come to mobile. They've only announced it for those two platforms. And I won't even get it on mobile because I'm not going to play a full-on RPG like that with the touch screen control.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. The goddess.
Kind of like how she asks him a question, but then just starts casting the spells on him, like doesn't even care about the answer.
And he blows up like a robot. I've had some crazy RPG moments back in the day. Like I remember in Chrono Trigger when you meet Robo, which was his given name in the game, and he gets beat up by the other robots. I was yelling at my damn TV. I was like, "You leave Robo alone! You stop touching Robo, fuckers!"
It was a good game.
It was an amazing game. One of the GOATs, for sure. That needs a remake, 100%. Have you ever played Legend of Legaia?
Maybe started it at one point with a friend's game, but I never got very far. That was on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that was one that was interesting.
He didn't check the house because he couldn't fit in the door. Too big.
Aww. Yeah, there you go.
I still know all this music when I hear it.
Mhm.
This is like one of my favorite songs in the game.
That's how it's supposed to be. The Warrior of the Dragon. Estinian is not a myth.
Like how they give me 300 gold pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
They know where I'm going, and they want me to go battle these guys. But the shop still charged me money to get gear. Like, just give me a damn sword. But as you see, those stairs no longer work, so I can't go up there and get that item no more if I missed it.
I gotcha. Gotta check everything, damn it.
That's how I roll.
Alright, we are going to get into the first battle, and then we're going to cut it there.
Okay. I don't even know if I have a weapon. But yeah. The sword, 400G. You didn't give me enough to buy a sword.
The hell is a dirk?
Dagger.
Well then, get your dagger on.
I gotta see what I have. I already have a dirk.
Okay.
Dirk. There's actually animals on the world that you can hunt. One of the characters uses a bow, and you can you could actually shoot them and get meat. But with this character, he doesn't have any way of hunting animals. But if you can coax them into a corner, they spin around really fast and then die. And I'm probably gonna die. I don't know if I have any items. These guys are kind of. That is not a healing item. No, because this one's full health. Yep, that was and the way this game works, I swear I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I actually made it. Yeah, so this game is crazy. It has like one of the worst random battle frequencies that I've ever ever experienced, and it's usually when you're trying to get back out of the dungeon. It's like almost every step. But this one has items that helps. They're called marbles. I don't know why they're called marbles, but that's what they're called. And you get them from this chick right here, and it's these guys right here, and they decrease random encounters. It doesn't. Well, I think. Oh, maybe it does. Let's see. Yeah, you go question mark. So I would keep in this game only stacks to 9 when they're on the character. So like I would be just sitting there with like marble 3s, just chilling in my inventory because like I don't want to fight these assholes right now. So just go through like 3 of these items to get out of here. But this game was one of the first RPGs on the Super Nintendo that had a day-night cycle. Like, nice. If you just chill out here.
Very nice.
And there's actually at least one, a few instances in this game where you actually have to wait until nighttime to accomplish something. Like, because the guards will be asleep.
How long does
or like this one character is like, you can only see this one character at night or something.
Mm-hmm.
In case you play it, didn't want to do any big spoilers.
Thanks, I appreciate it. And with that being said, this has been an episode of Bonus Points with Kevin, aka Alistair. And we just checked out Breath of Fire a little bit, old school RPG. And we're going to check out more games later on because they keep adding good stuff. Well, not good stuff. Let me rephrase that. They keep adding games on the online. So we'll check some stuff out later on. Some games we never played before. But as always, gamers, keep on
leveling up.
Yes, sir. In this game, you got no choice but to level up.
Now it's dark.
Cool. Good tunes.